Target 7 was the first to tell you about how the Albuquerque Police Department's public information Twitter account was being used to attack people who criticized the department. APD acknowledged it was a violation of city policy.
But now they are back at it. This time they poke fun at a former chief's rumored dementia and crime in a nicer part of the city. Here's John Cardinelli.
These are tweets from the APD Public Information Twitter account that have at least 2 city councilors and former law enforcement officers upset. Calling out your BS is a public service. You only complain and never offer solutions. Your racism aside, we've charged 99 murder suspects this year.
This crosses a line.
This isn't community policing.
Is completely inappropriate.
Disgusted.
After Target 7 told you about the tweets, things started to calm down online. Until now. 2 new tweets from the APD PIO account have more people calling foul. One pokes at the crime rate in Tanawon, and another at a rumored medical condition from former police chief Mike Geyer, who was fired by Mayor Tim Keller. The latest Twitter battle started after APD had this news conference last week announcing that property crime had dropped 40%. Former APD officer Tom Grover took to social media and said, or another way to look at this is under Chief Geyer, there was a 23% drop in property crime, while under at ABQ Police Chief, there was only 12%. The APD PIO Twitter responded to Grover saying, ask your client who is responsible for lower property crime. Oh wait, he probably isn't aware. Grover represents Geyer.
There's been this really disgusting theory that somehow Chief Geyer has dementia or pre-onset Alzheimer's. And that he was forgetful on certain occasions. And there are just these grotesque aspersions towards the chief.
On the same day, downtown property owner Doug Peterson tweeted this about the crime stats. Absolute joke. APD's PIO Twitter responded, how's crime in Tanawon? Referring to the gated community.
Which I felt was completely insensitive.
Former sheriff and reporter Darren White saw the tweet and posted this. I don't think the family of James Hogan, who was murdered in a home invasion in Tanawon, would think this tweet is funny. City policy says when replying to posts on city accounts, city employees are supposed to, quote, keep it professional and avoid confrontation. In our initial investigation, we asked Police Chief Harold Medina if the tweets he says are posted by APD PIO Gilbert Gallegos followed that policy. He said this.
Some of them may not, but some of them bluntly point out differences, and I'm okay with that.
The mayor's office sent us this statement saying, we support their efforts to push back on misinformation on social media.
Pointing out the failures of the mayor and the chief is not misinformation. It's just criticism.
He was making fun, and he was acting in a manner totally inconsistent with what we'd expect from the largest law enforcement agency in the state.
White taught police media relations at Northwestern University School of Police Staff and Command.
You're going to be criticized. No matter what you do, good or bad, there are always going to be people that criticize you. And that's just part of the game.
For Target 7, I'm John Cardinelli.
Target 7 reached out to the mayor's office again, and we specifically asked if the mayor condoned tweets that were reportedly making light of someone's alleged medical condition and crime in an affluent neighborhood. A spokesperson sent us an email. It stated previously, we support the department in their efforts to push back against misinformation on social media.